So we're joined by the Fleet's Charles Ondo. Charles, welcome to the club. How have you been settling in over the past few days?
I would say I settled in quite quick. Obviously, came in match day -2, trained, and then match day -1, and I was involved with the match against Halifax. So yeah, I would say I was kind of forced into settling in quite quick.
And then are there any familiar faces amongst the camp, or is it all new teammates for you?
Yeah, there's a couple. Giles, met him at Waterford when I went on loan there when I was 18. Mustafa, technically not really grew up with him, but went to the same secondary school, and then obviously played at Huddersfield with him. So yeah, a couple.
And then what type of player can the Fleet fans expect from yourself? What would you say your style of play is?
I would say a very hard-working player, giving my all the time. Very athletic, powerful, and yeah.
And you mentioned about Waterford earlier on. You spent a couple months there under Danny Searle. And how excited are you to reunite with him?
I was very excited. First day I saw him, obviously I haven't seen him since I left Waterford on loan. But yeah, he gave me a pretty warm welcome, and can't wait to get going with him.
And you spent a number of years developing in Huddersfield's academy and the B team. Now with this permanent transfer to the Fleet, there's a more chance for you to play regular senior football. Do you feel like the National League is the kind of solid challenge where you can make your mark in first team football? Yeah,
I feel like the National League is a great setup. Obviously, my next step from playing 21s, 23s was to obviously play to first team football. I feel like National League's obviously a challenge. You got very experienced players playing in the league, and yeah.
And as mentioned earlier, you featured on Saturday as a substitute during our match against FC Halifax during the second half. Even though it ended in a defeat, how do you feel the debut went for yourself on a personal level?
I think obviously it's always tough losing. Not really how we wanted it to go, but I feel like the lads done pretty well and gave it their all. I feel like second half you could see we were really on top of them. Unfortunately we didn't score, but obviously, like I always say, I gave it my all. Just a bit unfortunate that I didn't score, but the fans were great. It was a great spirit.
And then you mentioned the fans there. I'm sure you would have heard about the support from your fellow teammates now. How much are you looking forward to continuing playing in front of those?
I'm looking forward to seeing every single one of you supporting us throughout the whole season.
Well, welcome to the club, Charles, and looking forward to having you.
Thank you.